Well, hello there. This is Double O Debbie, and this is Slime Survival. Yeah. Okay, I know, you couldn't wait, could you? I finally decided on a design type to go with for my gold farm, and I figured out a place to put it. Talked with my husband, told him my options and my plans, so we sort of figured it out together. So let's turn around and have a look. Um, okay, as you know, out this way is going to be the slime temple, and I plan on putting new iron golem farms out this way and this way. And I've already expanded out this way and that way. So that left out there. Yes. Out there. Out there is there. Um, that's where I want to put my snazzy little gold farm. And I went ahead and I think I harvested like a couple of stacks of obsidian yesterday at the obsidian generator, and I now have enough to make the design that I built in Creative. Basically, it's going to take like 8 stacks, a little bit less than 8 stacks, so I already have that much. I'm basically building it around the waterway. I decided that I would just go up 25, build the simplest waterways that I could around one wide spot, and then just fit as many portals as I could in there. So I wasn't really looking for the maximizing the zombie spawns as much as um, maximizing the ease with which it can be built. So yeah, uh, before we do that though, I wanted to show you. I got the cows all moved over here. Get the pigs all bred and the cows all bred and filled every spot up. So we now have a completely full cow and pig farm, and I bred them, and you can see that they're all grown up now, just waiting for our first harvest. And this is why I wanted it, so I could separate them from the babies and still have my breeding cows without having to worry about going around counting as I kill to make sure that I know I've already killed cows, but sometimes when you switch worlds, they reset. Uh, so yeah, I've been switching back and forth to my test world, so so I could design that uh, gold farm, and I liked how it came out. So I don't know, these half slabs kind of wig out the loot. Makes it sort of flop around. See how it was over here and then poof, it was over there? Yeah, I know. Crazy. So we should be able to... That was like one of the most annoying things, is having to count to make sure that you don't lose all your breeding animals. Hey! Did you see it just... Even after I killed it, it was trying to escape. So now we're gonna have leather to make books, which is awesome. And with this and the the chicken pen out there, I'll be able to get feathers as well, and we could make written books easily, depending on uh, how much leather we get. I still am. I'm not doing the book trades. I do the written book trades because you get like 1 emerald per written book, and that's just super fantastic. But when you get just the plain books, it's like 11 or 12 books for 1 emerald, and wow, that's a lot of leather. And I haven't had any like great amounts of leather available. Hey guys, how's it going? There we go. So maybe now that I have an easy way to kill the cows, and I'm using my looting sword, maybe I'll start accumulating some extra leather. But I still don't think I'll do the book trade until I get lots and lots of leathers saved up. But now I can have item frames because I'll have excess leathers. Look at that, 42! That means about 2 for every one I killed, and that is awesome. I had I had a couple annoy me, so yeah. Maybe we'll just put the leathers. Yeah, we'll just put it in here. There we go. And awesome. Got our first harvest in the cow/pig farm. I'm happy. Yeah. Plus it got me like a level, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and sleep. So I came prepared this morning. I have a big glass of water and a ginormous cup of hot coffee. So yeah, I'm ready to sit down and play. Over here in the sheep farm, you can see that I have dyed. I dyed the sheep. The black I only needed one of because I had a black sheep roaming around. And where is that guy? Where is he? Is he out? If he's out here, he's... Oh, yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure he was taken care of. I gave myself and put it in a chest along with the saplings and stuff, the blue dyes, because I don't have access to lapis. So we got the blue, the light blue, cyan, and purple, and magenta. And then the rest I had the ability to get myself. So yeah. And I put down a piece of carpet in between the two that has that color, if that makes sense. So if I'm looking for that color and I dye it, once you shear them, they're naked and you can't see what color they are. I guess it doesn't really matter because after you shear them, they're not going to be able to be sheared anyway. Hey, it does appear that these are growing back. I've sat there and watched them. They just eat them all the time. They're like, even when they they have their coats back, they still eat the grass. I don't know why. They just do. So I have the chests all ready for these. Um, it would be nice to maybe, I don't know, have a system where I could put all of this stuff into one chest and then it just sorts it into the appropriate chest. That would be nice. But that's going to require quite a bit of redstone. Looking at least, you know, a comparator, a repeater, and 2 redstone and a torch per chest. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 redstone per chest. And I have a lot of chests in here. So you know, I do. Which one did I put the white in? Must be over here. Yeah. So at 9 redstone per color and 16 colors, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I guess really that's just over, well, it's a stack in 16. Because 8, well, actually, no, that would be 2 stacks and a half. Yeah. Sorry, math, it's too early. I have my coffee ready. I just haven't actually taken a sip yet. Oh, there you go. Good job, good job. And and I know they're growing back their fur because I already came in and harvested these guys. So yeah. But yeah, getting a sorting system for this would be nice. But I decided yesterday that a sorting system for my mob, my mob trap, was more important because I had so many things going into that system. It's crazy because I had filled up like 4 chests of stuff just since I modified it. So it was huge amounts of items coming out of that thing. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to have to gather it, because it's tons of stuff. And I'll show you what I mean. We'll go over there and have a look before I get started on the zombie pigman farm. And I'm hoping this goes fairly that's not the chest. Fairly quickly. I'm still gonna at least build up the walls around first. Nom nom nom. Oh, and before I did this huge expansion update in my house. You gotta look at this. Okay, it's awesome. It's awesome. Look. I added a refrigerator. Oh yeah. So you like push the button. And it throws pumpkin pies in your face. Yeah, I love it. I love it. That is awesome. And look, I added a place for the cocoa beans. That's not why I was so excited, but I did see it and it made me think of it. We needed a couple of brown, so I wanted to get those going because the cocoa was just sitting in a chest up there, So I figured I might as well use it since I had some jungle wood. So, ta-da! And I just wanted to show you, look at these guys. They've already filled up this chest and done a number on this one. I've already made like 3 stacks of pumpkin pies. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That'll be like another 3 stacks. Ah! And look, just from me building this teeny tiny, I haven't even finished the wall out there. Excuse me. Just for me building that tiny part out there, there were so many slimes. I just got swarmed by them that I got over 2 stacks of slime balls. Yeah, crazy. And it gave me from like 10 levels of experience out there. So yeah, I know it's not pretty over here yet. I just got this done. I convinced myself that I was tired of the 4 chests over here. They were getting kind of full, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to come over here and be messing with it all the time. So I built the basic sorting system for it, and I'll be able to like encase this now and get some item frames to show what's in each chest. I'm going to use these as storage, and then once the second chest starts getting full, I'll know I need to do something soon, or it's going to start filling up these 3rd chests, and then I'm sure bad things are going to happen if that starts getting backed up. Or it possibly would just fill up the hoppers and then overflow into the overflow chests. This is just gonna be, I basically took the most 5 common things, which are bones, arrows, zombie flesh, gunpowder, and string, and then anything else just comes to the end chest. It doesn't have a filter or anything on it. It just, anything that won't go into here goes into the last chest. So, works out good. That means that I don't have to rummage through 4 chests just to find out how much redstone I've made. So, yeah, you can see I am getting witches every now and then here, so that's kind of cool. And everything's all separated out so I can see and take it out. Yeah, we're still getting a squid every now and then. Uh-oh. And occasionally a spider will survive. I don't like this column thingy, so I was thinking about tearing it down or changing it somehow. I don't know what I want to change it to. So I stopped trying to modify it. I don't know. Maybe I'll encase this and just sort of blend that in with this area. Because this is going to have to be similar. It's going to look, I don't know, weird or something. Yeah. So, let's go dump these slime balls off so I have a little bit of room to get, to make some more pumpkin pies. I figure once I get a little stockpile of those going, then we'll be able to start getting an excess of chickens out there. I don't want to go out there at night. I still don't have the moat around there. I'm glad I didn't do it now, because I'm going to tear the outer wall out anyway. Sleep. So let me have a sip of coffee while we're sleeping. Ah, yes. Okay, let's get some pumpkins. I did harvest this again. Everything was harvestable. There's my cocoa. So we're gonna need 3 stacks of this. Oh wow, I just have so much in my inventory. 12 stacks of eggs. Take up quite a bit of room. 12 stacks to be exact. It's nice to have have an extra food. I know I have the wheat, but I have different uses for the wheat as well. I don't really have another use at the moment for let's roll these over here. We'll get all 3 stacks of this. Aha! Yes, now we can stock our refrigerator even more. So I made a batch of 4 stacks. Oh no, 3 stacks yesterday too. So these guys are pumping out. No, that's not what I want. Silly. These guys are pumping out eggs like machines. I'm not exactly sure how many chickens are in there because I didn't place them. I put eggs in the dispenser, so it's I'm not exactly sure how many chickens are in there. But it's a lot. So I want to try to put some different kinds of foods in my refrigerator, like maybe now that I have some pumpkin pies, maybe I'll put some bread in there. I have cocoa now, so maybe I'll put some cookies. We have some steak, so yeah, maybe we'll put some steak in there, some pork. We have all kinds of options now, and that is super duper awesome. Yeah, I think I spent like a stack of redstone on that, getting that whole thing all set up for the sorting system over there. We're gonna cook up. No, we didn't get a whole stack. Whenever we're gonna get our first stack of steak and our first stack of pork is gonna go to stocking the refrigerator. I'm gonna need some. Oh man, I don't know if I have allergies this morning, but my nose is just going crazy. I feel like I gotta sneeze. And I feel a little stuffy, so hey, let me in there. We have our little stove here, so we're gonna cook steak in our stove. Yes. Okay, I don't think I have enough cobble on me to finish up out there. I haven't really done any villager trading. In a while. So I haven't progressed with that or anything. So I did stock up on some cobblestone, but now I'm like using it. It's horrible. Oh, and I even took out I cooked 8 stacks of stone, and it's already gone. Oh man, I just go through the cobble. I cannot keep it on hand. I mean, I did harvest that much of it. I only harvested like 2 stacks of obsidian, and then I came over here, course, I did tear out this section of wall, but that didn't do that much damage to it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need to harvest some more of this stuff. I need to decide on a building material. I know the portals are gonna be made out of obsidian, of course, but the bottom part and the tower of it, the tower section, because I want them to fall 25 blocks. And whoa, hey, I want them to fall 25 blocks and, well, not 25. I want them to fall so that they're just about dead. And I can just come along and use a splash healing potion and kill them off when they get a good number spawned over there. I was wanting to do like a cool indicator light because they have like weighted pressure plates, and I played around with it some in creative before because I was like, cool, I wonder if I could make an indicator light so I know when it's worth throwing a potion at them. So because if you the amount of mobs like on a pressure plate will send out a certain signal strength, and then you can make the length of redstone longer and longer for how many mobs you want, and then it can like light up a lamp or something cool like that. Let's see, let's try to get this going. I'm probably gonna the rest of this wall is going to use some stone and slabs. I'm probably going to do like I did for this one, just do the bare minimum for now, and then off camera I'll be able to harvest some more stone. Oh, do you see that? They're spawning while I'm out there talking. It's just crazy. So I'm probably going to go turn a couple, like a stack into, a stack of that stone into slabs. I don't know, we can see how much 58 is going to get us. Let's get this out. Yeah, I can't ninja place 3 blocks high. But I'm going to have to go get some iron bars and some... Whoa! Some stairs. Some dark oak stairs. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. It's... Ah! I knew it was sounding closer and closer. Don't... Come on. Aw, see what I mean? They're just everywhere. Okay, let's get this. And let's go get the stairs and the bars. And we'll come out and try to piece together some of that wall to keep some of the slimes out. I'm gonna have to get the moat up around that because I am sick of spiders coming over to eat me. They should be being handled like the rest of the mobs. Okay, so stairs are gonna be over here. Yes, yes. And maybe I'll go ahead and grab these extra planks. Oh, the slimes, they just sound so loud. I wonder if that sounds as loud to you guys. Let's maybe turn down hostile creatures a little bit. See if that helps. Now I can off these chickens, and I think I have a couple cows left. No, the cows are over here. Let's go grab our iron bars. I have been getting so much iron. Look, I'm starting to put them around everywhere. Mwahahaha. Yeah, I've been turning them into, and as it starts getting filled up, I just turn a bunch into iron blocks. Alright, we got our iron bars, our stairs. Gonna need to sleep again. So I still think, even with this coming in, I moved the floor up one, and I might have to move it up again, because I'm still not seeing any witches in there. They're still just dying. So yeah, once I get out there, I can just use the bed, put the bed out there, and just sleep out there when I need to. It's really hard enough to, hi Enderman. It's hard enough to try and do stuff while being attacked by slimes out there. But if I were to go out there at night, it would just be crazy. Okay, those guys aren't gonna bother us. Alright, let's choose a central location. Although those guys will... Let's shoot them with arrows. They will affect it if I'm to sleep. So... Oh, this might do 30. I'll never get this thing started. Oh yeah. So, we have 30 levels, and I'm gonna be out here being assaulted by slime, so I know I have like boots and a hat over here to enchant. My hat was just plumb wore out, so I wanna go ahead and at least enchant the hat. Next time I'll catch the boots. And hope for another nice feather falling enchant, because after working on the mob system, I sure did get used to not dying when I fell from there. I would have died so many times working on that thing. Okay, here we go. Unbreaking and protection. That is awesome. Yeah, because I have protection on there. Projectile. And protection 3. I'm not exactly sure how the protections work. So, alright. I'll be able to save myself some of the harvesting by knocking out this wall back here. But I want to get it I want to get use the materials I have on me, and if I run out, I'll just tear that wall down, because I don't really have a whole lot back there to do. So like this part would do that part. So as long as I can have enough slabs to cover this area, I should be able to get this thing filled in. And what I want is, so like this is the area that I'm gonna need for the corner catcher for the mobs, for the slimes, and I put it over here, but now I don't need that, so I can extend this out some more. Great, more slimes. Let's just shoot. I'm gonna shoot you in the eye. There are just so many guys. This is why I built the moat, seriously, because there's too many to kill all the time. Crazy. Alright, let's start knocking this part out. We'll have to extend our little, oh, I hear another one coming. There it is. I'm just wearing my sword out. I'm gonna have to go pick up that other sword from the villager trading system soon, because this one's starting to get a little bit frazzled. Dude, stop it. Look, see? That's why I put those there. I should probably, maybe if while I'm working, if I put that slime catcher in, that would handle some of the slimes. So, there we go. Now let's measure this out. Knock this back out of the way a little bit. I'm gonna have to go bring out some more arrows. That's just gonna jack my bow up, but okay, so we'll just need to, I want to see how it's gonna fit in. Actually, let me put these out every 3 and see if it's gonna come out funky. 'Cause I could mess with the spacing like around here if I want, since this is the road and this one ends perfectly. If I need to space it differently, I could do it there. So let's just come over here and start spacing it there. I know he's gonna come sneak up on me. He almost got me. Alright. There we go. Yep, see? So I need to add 1 extra spot there to sort of break it up. Let me make sure this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's right. So yeah, that's gonna be like the pattern. And if I just put this, I'm gonna do this with all of the sides. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that fast forward magic again.
Oh man, these guys are crazy. Oh man, one short. Okay. Here we go. Oh, come on, guys. Alright, let's get this. Sorry about that. This will start making it a little bit harder for the slimes to get in.
Okay. I can't kill all these guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I have the solution to my slime problems. Suckers. I think they might have followed me. Oh, well, I did go all the way over there, so maybe they despawned. Okay, I have to figure out what I did wrong with this wall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be perfect. The other one's perfect. Alright, let's start here. Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Huh. This one's 8. 8 from it. Wow, I didn't notice that I'd messed up on that. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. No, that's not even right. Eight, two. Okay. enough slimes to drive a person mad in this world. Mad. Okay. Oh, God.
Oh man, see, this is horrible because they're spawning in here while I'm on the other side. Okay, sleep. All right. Well, it's enclosed and it's ready to go. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to you my design and then build it off camera because I'm running out of time to record in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick the middle spot. I'll probably line it up with that dispenser over there. Maybe go a little bit closer to this wall than the farms over there. That way, excuse me, part of the mob trap might actually be hanging out over the wall. Maybe, maybe not. But the thing is that this middle part will have a chute around it. Let's see. See, if I build it like right here, which is still far enough away from there that, is that lined up? It looks like it. But it won't actually hang over much. It'll sit on, be above the top of it. But I'm going to go up 25, say this is the middle. We're going to have a little, you know, chute for them. I'll probably make the bottom of it glass. Hello. At least in the front, like this will be the front, the part that's exposed to that. and this will be the back. So, hey, don't ruin my axe. It's gonna get all slimy now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go up from this spot, like 22 spots up, so that when they fall, they're damaged already. And then centered on this, I'm gonna go like out 8 blocks in 2 of the directions. So I'm not sure if I want it to be this way or this way. It doesn't really matter, so we'll just say this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so as you know, water runs freely 8 blocks. So that's basically what I based the design off of. I go from the middle block 8 out, and then you sort of, build up around that, so you can make a little canal to this part, right? And then you make that too tall, so that the zombie pigmen will get pushed around, right? And they can't get out. They have to go your way or no way, right? So, yeah. So I'll just do one side so you can see. Give me up here. It'll travel 8 blocks perfectly, put them down the central chute, and then off of this you can go off another 8. And build up another 2 high wall. Actually, this part you want to do 3 so that they have plenty of clearance under the portals. That's what the way I designed it anyway. And then you can just come off of here. And then build this area up all along both sides after that's built up. And then if you place water buckets all along the edge of the walls this way, it's going to perfectly push the mobs over to here. So that gives us a fairly decent sized mob trap. Let's see. Yeah. I know you're there. So with this design, it allows for 9 good sized portals to be fit inside there. So if you have 8 on this side and then 8 on that side, and then 1 in the middle, that's 17 long, right? And then if you butt one up right up against this wall, so like you would put the obsidian right here. Actually, one up from that, because I want it to be 1 above. So imagine another block on top of that, and that would be this would be where the obsidian, the bottom of the portal would go. And then you could put, oh no! I'm being sucked down into a mob trap. Okay, so this wall would be 3 high here. And then this, imagine this is the portal, and then the side of the portal would go up here. And then the bottom 2, you just put like a little barrier of whatever to keep the mobs from going outside of it. They're forced to go in because there's no valid spot for them to walk off. And then of course you put like the trapdoors in between the portals. If I figure I could get, I could probably, you know, butt them up together and just have the ones, actually I think I had, either way, it should be 17. This will actually be, excuse me, a 17 by 17 inner area, which means it's 19 by 19 on the outside, 21 by 19 if you count the extra 2 that's, or no, it should be 19 by 19 because that portal will actually be on the inside, I believe. If you put 1 in the middle, like right here, and then there, you get 1 in the middle, and then 4 on each side of it, which gives you a total of 9 big portals. And I know one of the side links, the length of it is going to be 17, and then I figured I could make them 11 high. The max is 23 by 23. I know that I could make it bigger, but that would take much more obsidian. I feel like this is definitely a design that I'm willing to stand over there and mine obsidian for. It's pretty boring doing that, so I think that it's big enough. 17, the outer perimeter of the portal is going to wind up being 19 by 13, but I'm not counting the corners, so it's actually 17 by 11, so if that makes sense. That way I can use 8 stacks of obsidian and I'm good. And I have myself a ginormous pigman farm. So yeah, that's the plan. I want to use something like other than stone brick, and to differentiate it from that mob trap, do something other than the dark oak acacia. Well, I do like the acacia on the top there. I don't like it on that tower thing. I'm gonna do something with that eventually. So I want to do something a little bit different. Maybe I'll use the dark oak and some quartz to highlight it. Could totally do that. I do have quite a bit of quartz stockpiling, and there's just tons of it around in the nether, and it would be, I don't know, something nice, a nice change of pace to go just wander around the nether and gather stuff up instead of spend hours and hours building like I've been doing lately. and killing slimes while I'm doing it. I do have to kill the occasional ghast when I'm getting quartz, but it's pretty, I don't know, rare. It's not like I'm constantly killing slimes. Like, as you can see in that video, like I was just bombarded with slimes. I mean, I spent 30... Where are they all coming from? Where did you come from? Oh, they might be spawning on top of my my pumpkins over there. Look, I just had another one. Yeah, they're spawning over there. I thought I got everything slime proofed. That's what I need the corners put in for. That way, if they do spawn inside, they'll head to a corner. And I can't let those guys jump. Look! You dirty rat! You ruined my farm! Oh, you know what it is? I bet that guy spawned on top over there. Oh, man. Plus, I have this where they can spawn, but I really need that. That's just horrible. I didn't even think that they could spawn up there. I guess melons is a good spot for them to spawn, but I need to put I guess slabs up here on top of this. And I don't have any. I used the last of them out there. And so I'm gonna have to get this area back there covered so there's less slimes in here, and then we'll quit tearing up my farm. That's just, oh, that makes me angry. Okay, so I'm going to work on that. I did want to try to put the indicator lights in, but when I was messing around with it in creative, it wasn't working right, because I don't know, something about the pressure plate when they land, they would just sit there and jump, and they would jump. So like half of them were in the air and half of them were on the pressure plate. So I wasn't getting an accurate reading, even though there were some there enough to set it to set the signal to 2. Because with the pressure plate, the weighted one, as soon as there's 1 on it, it gives you a signal strength of 1. So like, say this is the pressure plate and that's the redstone. When you when there's 1 mob on there, it gives a signal strength of 1. And then after like 10 or 11, you get a second signal strength. So by the time the mob count reaches 11 or 12, you get a signal strength of 2. And then like every 10 or 11 after that, you get another signal strength. Well, when I was getting when I had 13 mobs on the pressure plate, I wasn't getting the second redstone lit up, because they were sitting there jumping up and down like a bunch of idiots. This made me want to smack them. So I couldn't really test that, and I didn't want to sit there and wait for the pigmen to spawn. So I'll try it and see, because it would be kind of cool to get some kind of visual indication that there are mobs there ready to be killed. I figure about, you know, there's about 30 or 40. I don't want to waste my potions, is what I'm trying to say, with just coming over when there's only like 10 or 11 mobs there, and then throw in a potion because I have only X amount of bottles. While I do get some in that mob trap, and I can trade for the occasional glass trade from the villagers, it's not a guarantee that those are gonna, you know, drop off the mob trap or that I'll get a trade. Oh my gosh, look at him. So I'm gonna throw some torches off here. So I really need to be, since I have to use a splash potion to kill them, I'm going to use up the bottle, which means I need to make sure that there's at least enough there to be worth, you know, throwing the potion. So I figured it, if I put, I don't know, a signal strength of 4, ooh, ow, then that would be around 30 or so mobs, and I can lengthen that if I think that's not enough. If they're spawning really fast, I might up that. It depends on the rate and how much else I've got going on in this area. Because I do have a lot of stuff to keep me busy with harvesting everything. It takes a lot of time, so I'm sure they'll accumulate without me even knowing it. Yes, it's easier. It takes a lot less time to just lure them to a little water trap than to have to kill them all myself. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting there killing them all day long. So, my plans to work on, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it done, but I'm going to try to work on this, the gold farm, and also work on finishing up the moat, the inverted moat around there. So that I don't have to sit there and listen to the slapping. They'll eventually die in my moat because they do seriously gather. Look, let's go look. Let's go look at how many are sitting there outside just since I put this wall up. Look at that. See how many mobs has accumulated just since I put the wall up. And they're spawning inside too. See, that guy just spawned in there while we were on the other side. So, yeah. It's crazy. See, that guy just spawned over there too. Putting the torches up should help limit the number of spots they have to spawn. But the goal is to slab it over to give them 0 places to spawn. So I may have to put slabs on those melons over there. I think why they weren't spawning on there before is because I had a water source in the middle, and the majority of the blocks were tilled still from the original design. And now that I removed that, that's just a little spawning platform for slimes, and I didn't even think about it. I put the melons up there. I thought that would look nice, and yeah, I just wasn't even thinking about making it slime proof. So yeah, I'll have to put slabs on top of that or something to keep the slimes from spawning on there and ruining my farm. So either that, or I could put dirt back in and a water source in the middle and till it again, and then they won't be able to spawn there. So that might be an option if I don't like how the slabs look. Oh, let's just put them over here. I'll just pop some of them since we're almost done now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on slabbing this up, finishing up the moat, the top. I don't even have an overhang on this section at all, so spiders could come in. That's annoying. So, yeah, but I have to do some more mining, and I was wanting to get this, let you know my design for this before I started it. I was hoping I would have a little bit more time to work on this, but putting that up took a little bit longer than I had to get that up because the mobs are just crazy out here. So yeah, that's about where I want the middle to be. So that, just imagine this whole thing 20 or so blocks up in the air. And built with obsidian and dark oak and nether quartz. I'm kind of excited. I normally don't build with nether quartz because I really don't like the nether. But this is like the nether is one of the few places I can actually go to mine things in, well, in this world. It's actually the only place I can go to mine unless it's cobblestone. So it's kind of, this has given me, I don't know, a sort of fondness for the nether. So I can at least mine in the nether in this, because mining is, you know, one of my favorite things about Minecraft, because it's like going on a treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna find, and you could strike it big or, you know, come up dry. So it's kind of nice to be able to do that in this world where there is only dirt and grass and endless slimes. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and I'm probably going to spend a lot of time over there at the cobble generator getting more cobble, because I need to get that moat up. Those slimes are driving me crazy. Need to get the moat up and these corner catchers so that when the mobs spawn over there, until I get that cleared up, or they spawn back here, they have a corner to go to and they can die. Otherwise, the first time I come over here, they're gonna be attracted to me. And the less slimes I have to kill, the more time I have to build. And yeah. I plan on having a fully automated slime temple, but I want to be able to really go all out on my slime temple, so having, I don't know, gold blocks here and there would be kind of nice. I can already put some iron blocks around if I want, because I've got tons of iron over there. I want to also expand my iron farm so I can get even more iron and use it frequently for decorations. Right now I'm just getting to where I'm feeling like I can place it down. I've never ever built with iron before because normally I have to mine it. But that puts out quite a bit of golems, and if I triple that output by adding 2 more farms out there, well, actually I'm adding 200%. Well, I don't know, because they're just gonna be 1, so it might just be like adding another one of these. Yeah, I don't know that I'll put them up, because that would require a lot of work to get the villagers up that tall, up that high. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, and we will see. Oh, he spawned over there. We will see you next time on Slime Revival, and I'll be swimming in slimes. Anyway, thank you for watching, and bye bye.